Yeah. 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 Come on. Come on. Gotta thank you for tuning in to our show. Effortless praise on the way, better know. Chef B cooking it up in the kitchen. Y'all gotta listen, word good like savory chicken. Yes, word good, so don't you miss it. What we gotta say, cause we on a mission. Artist promotion, business promotion. Hey best friend, hey Sidney, hey best friend, hey Chef B, hey big bro, hey lil sis. Now you know me, and you know we got a radio show. Yes, got a radio show. Yes.
Friends, and welcome to a brand new episode of Effortless Praise with Sidney Lassiter III. I'm your host, Sidney Lassiter III, and I'm here with the incomparable Sydell McNair.
Hello, everybody. It's your best friend, Sydell McNair, and your culinary enthusiast, aka Chef B. And I am so excited to be here to get our day started with some soul-stirring conversation.
Well, today we have a great show for you on today. We have Alreddy Reddy right here in the studio with us, and we are so glad that he is here. He's here to bring you some inspiring insights and also uplifting vibes right here on Effortless Praise.
I know that's right. I'm really excited to chat with Alreddy Reddy. His story of faith, music, and entrepreneurship is truly inspiring, and y'all know I'm an entrepreneur myself. So anytime, this is a double for us. You know, we either interview artists or we interview entrepreneurs, but this time we getting both. We getting the 2 for 1.
Right.
So
right.
I am really excited to be able to interview Alreddy Reddy today. So yeah, let's get into the interview.
All right, welcome, Reddy. And thank you for being here with us, man. It's so good to see you.
Man, thank y'all for having me, man. What's up, best friend? This is your boy Alreddy Reddy. I'm just looking forward to today.
Yes. I love the energy he came in. See, y'all, he know who y'all are. He know y'all the besties. I know that's all right. So, listen, your music is truly amazing. And, you know, if people have not heard it, like y'all, listen, just stay tuned because we know we're going to play it for y'all. But listen, I'm excited.
Well, Reddy, can you share with our listeners a bit about your journey and also how you discovered and have a passion for music?
All right, my journey, raised in the church. So, you know, I'm that train up a child in a way. They should go when they older, they want to depart from. I'm that kid.
Yes.
With me having red hair being different and not really, I wanted to be like everybody else. So just growing up, getting picked on because I got red hair. To the point that after I graduated high school, he would start dyeing their hair red. I'm like, what? Y'all talked about me for having red hair. Now, everybody want red hair now. So went through that. And even though I was raised in the church, I was one of the trials that I faced. I was actually on trial. I was facing 5 to 15 years for second degree assault. And I went down through that like just, it was self-defense situation. And you know, when you ask God, you get me out of this, I ain't gonna do it again.
That's how it happened.
He gets you out. And I was like, right next to him doing stuff. But I was in an unequally yoked relationship. And so that right there created that whole situation. The charges got dropped. And so, you know, Ephesians 2:8, like far as the grace of God just saved me from that situation. From that, how I discovered music, I was going to head off to college. I was headed to Tennessee State University. And me and my homeboy, we sat down. It was the summer right before me get ready to go. And we actually wrote a song, my first time ever writing anything. And we wrote the song. We're like, man, this sounds good. So we're doing secular music. Ended up winning some talent shows. Went to the studio, recorded, won some talent shows and everything. And I was really just excited that was the first thing I ever done. I won a talent show. And so that was my introduction into music right there, just that summer of sitting down writing that song. And I would say after that transition from that to doing kingdom music, I call it life-changing music, was like my grandfather had passed away. And I was already signed to a label and everything, doing secular music. And my grandfather passed away. I had a chance to sit down and just really think, like, I heard God just tell me, the music that you're making, is it helping people or is it hurting people?
Right.
And it was like, I'm trying to defend what I'm doing. Like, man, I'm using, I ain't talking about no killing. I ain't talking about stealing. But it was like, God was showing me, whatever you're doing, if you're not helping people, you're hurting people. And so that was that Romans 14:13, when they deal with when it deals with judging, it's a judge rather, don't be a stumbling block. So that scripture deal with my music was a stumbling block, because the things that I was saying, it wasn't helping people at all. So that's when I transitioned. I just started going hard for God. It was that. So that year long, grandfather passed away. End up actually started getting on fire for God. You know, I was raised in the church. It went until like that year that I started just being on fire for God, and ended up meeting my wife at the end of that year. So that was a great year. That was a great year.
Awesome. That's incredible, Reddy. You know, my mom, a quote that she always says is, only what you do for God will last. And, you know, what you were just saying, you know, that although the music that you were making previously, you didn't necessarily see how, you know, you weren't necessarily talking about violence and trying to promote, you know, negativity, but it also didn't necessarily edify God, you know. And so, you know, some people do struggle with that, because what you feed your spirit and what you feed yourself, you know, heavily impacts you in one way or another, and it can impact you, you know, subconsciously, even though it's not literally saying something negative. And a lot of people don't understand that. It's like, what spirit were you in when you were doing the thing that you were doing, and was that edifying God? You know, so right. I feel you, you know, on that, and having to make that shift, you know, to doing something different. So I think that your music ministry is truly amazing, and I would like for you to share a memorable moment or an experience from your ministry where you felt particularly moved or inspired by the impact that your music and message, you know, had on others.
Oh, you just asked a question right there. So, you just asked the question. So, I ended up going more into, because I was basically a starving artist. And so I had to go back into like working, and I really had stopped doing music like I was doing. And I want to say this happened a couple of weeks ago, that this guy came up to me, and with me and my wife leaving the bank, and he's just running towards us, and I don't see him. And she like, when he come up to the vehicle, I'm about to just take off because I don't know who this dude is. I'm leaving the bank. This big guy just. And so I'm about to pull off, and he looked like you finna pull off, and I hear what he's saying. What he's actually saying, amped up. Jesus got me amped up. So he actually singing one of my songs.
Right.
And when I stopped, he was like, so he was in youth ministry at the time when this song came out. This was like in 2004.
Okay.
Then I wrote this song, and he started telling, he said, man, I've been looking for you. So I've been in situations with females, and the song was called Unequally Yoked, was the song he was telling me about. I've been in an unequally yoked relationship with women, and I think about the lyrics of your song when they say, I believe she don't believe, so we not equally yoked. Mention church or Bible study, she complain to choke. If you're praying for a mate, you need to be more specific, because you might get what you pray for, not so terrific. So he said it was the lyrics from that song that made him walk out of relationships or a situation here with a woman that he knew it was not an equally yoked relationship. And he said it wasn't, he didn't have a Bible with him at the time at all. He had those lyrics from 20 years ago.
Wow.
And so that right there was like, oh my God. Like that really just, that did something to make me really just get more aggressive about what I need to be doing with this music.
Yes. Yes. You know, before I pass it back over to Sidney, because I'm married, so that's what you just said is important to me as well. And you know, a lot of people try to say, you know, well, that's old school thinking, you know, that a person has to, you know, be equally yoked with you. And I'm like, well, you go ahead on and you get married to somebody who don't have the same belief system as you, or, you know, because I'm like, you know, I didn't necessarily have relationships with people that I thought were horrible. I don't think anybody that I ever dated was just like a horrible person, because I wasn't attracting that to myself, because I grew up in church. I knew what was good and what wasn't good. But the one thing that my husband had that the rest of them didn't was the relationship with God. And like I said, it wasn't that they were bad dudes or anything like that. It was just, I didn't want to have to explain God to people. Like, I didn't want to have to explain why we spoke in tongues. I didn't want to have to explain the reason why I decided to stand up and lift my hands, because God has been so good to me. And it's like when you have to babysit somebody in church because they don't understand what's going on, that's unattractive.
Ain't cute at all,
I totally understand. I feel you. Like, no, we gonna be equally yoked. I want you to get up and worship and praise God because God has been so good to you. You know what I'm saying? I want you to be able to tell them the good news of God because, you know, he is wonderful. He's a wonderful counselor and all that kind of stuff. Like, be able to repeat it back to me. Be able to pray for me. Be able to, you know, we got to bring down heaven in our own house. Be able to, you know, if we going through some things, we got to be able to have a source to pull from. And when that person doesn't have that or doesn't understand how to even connect on that level, like, especially in a marriage.
Yeah,
baby.
especially.
So I totally feel you on that. So yes, I'm gonna have to. I haven't listened to that one, so now I'm gonna go find.
I'm gonna have to exclusively sing you that one.
Yes, please, because now I want to hear that track.
Now if you feel the way I do and know his rhythm lives in you, be ready to bow down to all who set you free. Get off the way cause he coming up. Hashtag sign got him doubled up. Just like the skull cause he's winning up. Come now boys, you dumb or what? Come now, let it out. Yeah, one day the world ain't gonna fall to their knees. Yeah, begging forgiveness, no you gotta leave. No one in the bless you, then you better sneeze. Slaves. Ario, stack double team, pick like cream, need a sugar tie. Sweet tooth in the booth with my cake cat. Yeah, not skinny, but I got bars, Kit Kat. Wait a minute, got banged for a minute, so I turned her back to him. Like he yelled, I forgive him, then he turned his back to him, and he yelled out, oh, hell to
so clap your hands. Clap your hands. Now if you feel the way I do and know the rhythm lives in you, get ready to bow down to what is set you free. All hail to the
every heart praising, let's sing. Every day, lift up your hands and receive. Just as they falling on me, hitting my face like a sucker punch. See, I don't know what to do without grace. I don't know what to do without faith. Goodness and mercy, they follow me. Most high will forever be. Yes, I gotta say, I love those that eat and do it every day. Thank you. Favor on me. Never leave me no way. Come now while we clear the crowd, while we clear the town. 24 elders casting down the crowd, while them angels singing holy, 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 holy.
Oh, it lives in me, and oh, it's done for me. When the darkest clouds came into my life, it chased it away and brought the light. It was the sword that won the fight. When all was wrong, it made it right. Salute.
What?
Turn up to it. Salute.
What?
Turn up for it. Salute.
What?
Turn up to it. Salute.
What? every day. Thank you. Favor on me. Never leave me no way. Feel the way I do and know it's rhythm. Feel the way I do and know it's rhythm. Feel the way I do and know it's
That's the song that got me my wife. That's the song. That she was working at a radio station. And,
Wow.
She was working at a radio station. My music manager at the time, like my picture was not on my CD at all.
Okay.
And so now I had first saw my wife in high school and had a crush on her. And so years later now, when I was working at Walmart, like now I was like shy in high school. I was a manager at Walmart, and she passed by the candy aisle. I'm the manager of the candy department. She passed by the candy aisle. I saw that sweet thing walking by. I said, "Oh!" So I walked up to her. Hey, I was like, "Hey." I said, "How can I get in touch with you?" She said, "You can't." I like, "Yeah." So she was already in a unequally yoked relationship.
Understood.
So
this was faithful to that relationship.
Oh yeah. So while she working at this radio station, my manager sent the music up there for them to listen to. They were doing something called Keep It or Trash It. They'll listen to gospel music. If they like it, they'll keep playing it. If they don't, they'll trash it right down out. They'll tell them, "Hey, music is not your calling. You need to join the Usher board or the nursing guild." Right. But they played my song Unequally Yoked, and she was like, "Wow, I love this message. I want to find out like who is this rapping about unequally yoked relationships? Because I ain't never heard anybody rapping about that." So that song got me my wife.
I know that's right.
Wow.
I know that's right.
Well, Reddy, can you tell us about some of the highlights of your career, and also from you sharing the stage with renowned artists, and also what you do for the community in regards to serving, and also, and the achievements that you have received?
All right. I would say one thing, I was a part of the largest youth movement in the nation that was here in Birmingham, Alabama. And how God opened that door up was me serving. I was actually running their cameras. Now, I'm an artist now, and I see they got 5,000 kids coming out every Tuesday night. Every Tuesday. And on one Tuesday out of the month, Ken Jones would come. When Ken Jones come, it'd be like 10,000 kids there. Now, the person that was over it, one day he was walking to his car, and another artist that was actually on stage came and was like, "Hey, you need to check out Alreddy Reddy. He got a song called Christ Up In Me." He's like, "It'll be a good song." So the guy was like, "Go to the car and get the song so I can listen to it." So I take off and run into the car. And he was like, "Hey, that's all right. Just off his word alone, next Tuesday you're on the stage." So that right there opened up a door, and a lot of people started booking me to travel around the nation just off me actually being on that platform. A lot of artists would come to me and ask me, "How do I get on that platform?" And I tell them, serve. They didn't want to hear that. They wanted me to give them like a formula, like, "You're going to do this, you send this email to this, you go over there, take 5 steps left, turn around." And they wanted me to give them a formula. But when you tell them like serve, a lot of people just don't want to serve. They want a shortcut. So that right there that allowed my gift to make room for me. So that was like the highlight that opened up. When I tell you a whole lot of doors, like I can go on and on with different artists that I was able to actually share the stage with. But that was one, I would say, a highlighted moment right there for me. Just serving.
Wow. That's awesome. So you've been involved excuse me, in various entrepreneurial endeavors. And I heard that it's from the beauty industry to technology. So how do you balance your passion for music ministry with your business ventures? And do you find that they complement each other in any way?
Oh, they complement each other. So I thought that music was my gift.
Mm-hmm.
But I ended up finding out that music was fruit from my gift. So back when I told y'all when me and the guy sat down and wrote for the first time, that was my first time. I'm seeing like that was fruit. When I started, me being an artist, and I got back out and had to do business, I saw that creative thinking was my gift. And anything that I put creative thinking to, I end up seeing fruit from it. So music just ended up being a byproduct of the creative thinking. And I could have boxed myself in with me like, man, I just do rap. But it was creative thinking. So that led me to like start with the businesses. And then, so I was went to school to do computers. So but I'm working at Walmart. But I got a degree to do computers, but yet I'm working at Walmart. So I end up started fixing computers. End up going to took a class to fix computers, started doing that, learned that. So from the computers to at a store. So I ended up going to this store and I'm actually selling computers at the store. Me and the guy made a business deal that we're partners in the store. I do repairs and he do the other stuff. Somebody bought me a beauty salon chair. So they bought me the beauty salon chair. I said, can you sell this? So I set it out front and it sold. And I'm like, wow. So I started going on Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace, looking for used salon equipment and end up finding it and just reselling used salon equipment. So salons got familiar with me. And that so when they finna close down the salon or they want to upgrade their equipment, they'll call me. I started out buying their stuff, then it went from me buying it to them giving it to me so that I can actually sell it for them, and I just give them a percentage after I sold it. So it went from there, and then I found me a hair plug. Oh, ladies, I had the bundles. Had that Brazilian, that Malaysian, that straight. I had the hair, so I was the hair plug now. Best friends, I want to talk to y'all about this hair thing. When you're dealing with women and hair, they'll tell you that they want a 22, 24, 26, 1 minute. And all of a sudden, I got the hair. They done saw a celebrity on TV. Now they want to change it up and do a 12, 14, 16. I'm like, hold up. And so it was real trending. So I had to go back to those beauty salons and I just started supplying to them. So I had them actually, they'll pay me a monthly fee so they can get my wholesale price. So when I ship it to them, they already got their salon label on it and everything. So now I had started just doing it in bundles like that. So it went from hair equipment to even with me being an artist, I started coming up with product while I'm performing because the music wasn't selling that good. But LED products, so I had like the LED bracelet, the LED glass. Wow. Right. So I get on stage and I perform with the LED stuff. It's like I'm a billboard. So everything I got on, that's what them kids want to purchase. And so now I'm doing. God just opened up the door for me to do the LED product while I'm performing. So I create an LED business. And with the LED business, I go out and do like state fair parks and stuff like that. And so while I'm out, I live like in a country area. So me being at a fairground, I'm the only person that look like me out there, and I'm selling LED toys. So one day you can see the kids just passing by. And even if the parents had some kind of thing against me that they didn't want to buy, because their kid wanted their product, they'll put aside whatever difference they had about how I look to go and buy that for their child. And so it went from that, all them different type of businesses until now being into the liquidation business. So right now, God gave me a platform on TikTok. Right now, we like 25,000 people strong on TikTok. Wow. And it's called Legal Side Hustle. That's my TikTok. We teach people how to get into the pallet liquidation business. And with this business, it started off just being a business, and God transferred into the point that we're teaching people how to get into the liquidation business, and it turned into an experience. So people will come from out of state. They've been traveling to come here to Birmingham, Alabama, to purchase a pallet, and when they buy that pallet, they want to say, "Hey, I just bought the whole thing." So I created that saying, and they want to do a video, and some people's videos done got 700,000 views. And people just been calling them to buy product because they can't. God led them my way. They walked in the store. We created an experience for them, and it's just so now we're teaching people how to get to the liquidation business. We're teaching them how to create streams of income, even if it's not the liquidation business. Other things that I have done, we're actually just teaching them that. And I always tell people in Acts. So in Acts, when it talks about how they went and made the transaction, first they sold their possessions so that they can provide. I'd be like, the first thing you need to do is make that transaction. What do you have in your house? Somebody probably bought you a Christmas gift that you did not want. Sell it. Sell it. Sell it. Put it up on eBay, put it on Facebook Marketplace, put it on whatnot, put it on Walmart.com, put it on Amazon. So it's like we showing people that got platforms out there for you to actually start making money now. So that's kind of my passion, helping people to create streams of income so they can really focus on their gift. So their gift can really, because they're not even, your gift gonna make room for you, but a lot of them not able to even start operating in their gift because of this job that they doing. And some dude came to my store, he working a job for 15 years, got laid off. Who would thought that Golden Flake would close and he got laid off? He like, what do I do now? And so 1 Thessalonians 4:11-12 is that scripture I stand on. It said, operate with peace with each other as you mind your own business.
That sounds like a new song to me, Reddy. Mind your own business.
Just as we taught you so that you can earn a living, you will have influence over the unbeliever, and you will be in need of no one. Yes. So that scripture right there, a person be to mind somebody else's business all these years, and they just don't need them no more because they wasn't minding their business. That's right. Just as we taught you, the disciples were teaching them how to mind, how to have business and earn a living. So do you see that now? Do you see churches or people teaching people business? When you teach them business, they're gonna have money. And they can take care of your building funds. They can take care of all these projects and stuff when they're minding their own business. So that's my goal, my passion. Me and my wife, we're actually teaching people how to mind their own business so they can earn a living. They have influence over the unbeliever, and they'll be in need of no one. Because when you're in need of somebody, a lot of times people will compromise what they're supposed to be doing because they don't want to get counseled. They can't get counseled. Where their money coming from? But when you mind your business, you're gonna say what God telling you without a second thought. There's no compromise.
Yep, absolutely right.
I got passionate about that thing.
Words of encouragement. Hold on, brothers, keep the faith. Wait, my sisters, it's not too late. No, God can do the impossible. See, all we have to do is get down on our knees and pray. Keep on believing God is gonna work it out. Hold on, brother. Hold on, brothers and sisters, have no doubt. Put your trust in the Lord. Trust in the Lord in all you do. You gotta believe. Yes. God will see you through. Hold on, and just believe. I understand what you're going through. Trust me, I do. Feels like no one's there. Seems like no one cares. God can do anything but fail. Just seek his face and he'll be right there. Keep on believing God is gonna work it out. Hold on, brothers and sisters, have no doubt. Put your trust in the Lord. Put your trust in the Lord in all you do. You gotta believe God will see you through. Don't let the enemy discourage you. He just comes and try to confuse you. Give it to the Lord and he will protect you from all harm. Yeah.
If you wanna succeed, you gotta believe. To achieve, you gotta believe.
That's right.
If you wanna succeed, you gotta believe.
Come on, y'all, you can do it.
To achieve, you gotta believe. Believe.
In Christ, in yourself, you need to, you have to, yeah. In Christ, in Christ, in the Lord, yeah.
That's all right.
Well, I definitely want you to talk about another side of your business, and that's your song "Memory Lane." Like, give us the inspiration behind the song.
Oh man. So me and my wife, we wrote that song. I moved to Oklahoma from Birmingham, Alabama to help plant a church. God released me from that. And me and my wife, we moved to Mississippi. Like, God didn't tell us to go to Mississippi. He told us to go to Oklahoma. But we went to Mississippi. We were like script from all them streams of income. I was telling y'all, all that got script. And we moved back to Alabama without any streams of income, without a home. And we living in her sister's house with her family. And we starting over. So at this point, we writing this song. And we're not in a good situation, but the only good situation we have was that trip we took down memory lane. So we sitting here, when you listen to the song, you hear just all these different just good times of the family reunions, the cookout, the playing cards, going over grandma's house with the food, everything fried. Just, it's like a good vibe. But when you listen to this song, you wouldn't think that, you wouldn't know what our current situation was. So we created this song to help people. Like, you got memories that nobody can take away from you. So when you doing your current situation, it can be tough, but you can go down memory lane and you can go back and pull back some of those memories that was like great. So that what inspired that as far as want to create memories for people to take. So there's like the new summer school vibe, a song that's you can always press play on. So that kind of what inspired that as far as us not being in a current good situation, but being able to go down memory lane and create a great situation.
Awesome. Go ahead and introduce the song for us.
Hey, besties. Hey, best friends. This your boy Already Reddy. And what you listen to now is Memory Lane.
It's so good, it's so right, it's so nice. Let's have some fun now. It's so good, it's so right, it's so nice. Let's have some fun now. We're on our ride. Take a trip down memory lane. No early mornings till late nights. No school tomorrow, so it's alright. Remember living every day to see the weekend. But when the summer came, every day was weekend. Flashback old days in the summer shade. Drinking on that Kool-Aid that your mama made. Giving God all the glory for the passing grades. No summer school, so vacation cool. Can't swim, but you still gonna hit the pool. One rule, parents make you go to Sabbath school. Stayed up late, now you sleeping in Sunday school. Lipstick on your cheek, yeah, we all did it. Grandma show you love, cause you really need it. Sunday dinner at her crib when you better miss it. Macaroni, collard greens, and that cornbread. Fried everything, so everybody fed. So good, so right, so nice. Let's have some fun.
day. Ribs on the grill, lemonade in the shade. Little buddy showing off, crossover fade away. Auntie and uncle run a kitty on the space. Styrofoam cook, sneaking liquor in one place. Your big mama itch, she gon' tell you in your face. My God is good and my God is so great. It's the time of heart, but Jesus is the only way. No school tomorrow, man, I'm about to stay out late. Street lights on, mama screaming in that face. Son, mad time, yeah, sports with the thing. The holy fear of God, hate scared to join the gang. Plus my phone, that's where I ride in that word I was trained. Love conquers all, so I'm love and hate away. Sunday night almost over, and it's been a great day. No murders at the party, plenty souls say today.
All right, Reddy. Well, if you can, being that you are someone who has ministered to all different types of ages and age ranges, and also you ministering to different backgrounds in the community, what type of advice can you give to the inspiring artists that would like to actually do music?
I would tell them to don't compete, but complete. And what I mean by that, like don't compete with other artists. Complete what it is God told you to do. So once you're completing what God told you to do, it's not a competition with them or that. You just really completing what God told you to do. So don't compete, just complete. And always have your thought process is I can't lose for winning. It's power in what you say. So I constantly say, I can't lose for winning. And when I'm going on stage, the thought process is like, man, like this is what I do. This is what I was created to do. And so just coming from it from a point of joy, like joy, enjoy it, every bit of it. So that would be my advice that I give you. Just complete, don't compete, and have a thought process of I can't lose for winning.
Well, yeah, I definitely like that. I mean, in this season, I've run into, with me being an artist as well. I'm from, I live in Richmond, Virginia, but I'm originally from Tidewater area of Virginia, like Virginia Beach, Norfolk, that type of area. And you as artists, you've run into people that try to have that crab in the barrel mentality. They're just always trying to either pull you down or, not even try to push you, and my thing is, what's the need for it? There's an audience for everyone, even with music wise, there is an audience for everyone and also a market for everyone. So yeah, you may not get the love at home, but there might be someone in California that might like you, a whole demographic that might like you. There might be someone in New Jersey or Birmingham, Alabama, So again, you just have to find the audience for you and let them love on you. Again, our music is able to reach the world. We are in a great era of music as far as technology wise, where hey, you can have someone hit play in the UK, and play your music, But again, we have to be able to learn how to market to that person and to share what we have as far as our gifts, as far as our talents, and make sure that they're able to be reached, as well, and hear our inspiring messages. I love Memory Lane. I think it's a cool, like you said, it's a great summertime vibe. I'm ready for a cookout, that type of vibe, so I see it going a whole lot further. So I will definitely be playing Memory Lane on my show, for sure. And I just thank you for your talent. Like you said, it's fruits, your fruits of off of your gifts. Because like me, I sing and I sing with my choir, Living Testimony Community Singers, but I also manage. I have a passion for managing and doing marketing and promoting with my business called Effortless Solutions. But I do websites and do things like that. But like you said, your singing has became your fruit. It was just a gateway to get in to get to other things of your passion that you like. So I agree with you totally. That because hey, this is what I love. I love doing this. I love helping my other fellow independent artists as well, so they can get the word out.
Appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all.
Oh yeah, most definitely. And we thank you for just coming in and sharing all of your talents and everything about you as well. And please let our listeners know how to follow you.
Okay, there's several ways y'all can follow me. So Alreddy Reddy on any platform. So ALR, just like spelled right there, ALREDDY, REDDY on any platform. So that's TikTok, that's Instagram, that's Facebook. Now on the business side, on the TikTok, Legal Side Hustle. So Legal Side Hustle is my TikTok. That's how if you want to just find out. Because when people tune in to me, they're going to see more than music. They're going to see the business and everything. I ain't just, you finna get the whole thing. You finna get the whole thing. Yeah, so that's how you can follow me. Y'all need to make sure y'all doing that Memory Lane challenge now. Y'all.
Yes. I was about to
please tell us about any upcoming projects and tell best friends about your challenge.
The challenge, okay, here go the challenge. So the challenge is you're gonna go and grab like your fondest memory. So it's gonna be any kind or a positive post. And what you want to do with that picture or that video, you want to put Memory Lane, the song behind it. So make sure if you're doing a reel, make sure you type in Alreddy Reddy Memory Lane and put that music behind it. Then you do hashtag Memory Lane, hashtag Alreddy Reddy, and we're gonna give a prize to the person that get the most engagement on their post. So we just motivating and just pushing to radio stations, create you a Memory Lane challenge that people call in, or you have a Memory Lane moment on your show that you just asking people, let's take a trip down memory lane. Give me some good memories. So that's what we're pushing for the challenge. Memory Lane. Do a post on social media. Your fondest moment, fondest memory, a positive one, hashtag Memory Lane, hashtag Alreddy Reddy behind it.
Awesome.
Okay. Well, yeah, you challenging us, so I would definitely get me and my sister B Sydell, and we'll definitely see if we can do that for you for the challenge for Memory Lane. Okay.
Let's get started right now. So, Mr. Alreddy Reddy, go ahead and give us a quick snippet of what your fondest memory is, and we're gonna get the challenge started. Mine as well. I know we can win now.
I like that. She quick with it. Ooh.
I know, right.
Ooh. Good one. Mine would be with my wife, as far as being able to just a lot of the trips that we've took. And so, like whenever we go to the beach. So whenever we go to the beach, man, and just enjoying the beach. Now, when y'all go and look up that Memory Lane, it's a song called Never Lonely that's on that same EP. And with that one, it's like it's one of them memories that I say I walked down the beach and the ocean start waving. So I waved back and the ocean start praising. Giving God the glory, little buddy, true story. Proverbs 31, that describes my shouting. Help me to see that I'm great like the sea. I'm red like the sea, not dead like the sea. With the mind of a chump and the heart of JC. Soaring like an eagle, bear fruit like a tree. I'm more than a conqueror. So that'll be like going to the beach with my wife. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
We don't want. Tell them to go ahead on and give us our prize. Because we gonna finish our little memory lane challenge strong because we got Mr. Already Ready on ours.
Yes.
Y'all fun. I like y'all.
Well, it's definitely been a pleasure speaking with you, Reddy. And we will, have to get that challenge together for you. I appreciate you so much for coming on Effortless Praise. You have definitely been a great light for us and for our best friends as well. And again, we appreciate your music. We appreciate your fruit that you have bear with us.
Yes, thank you, Reddy, for reminding us of the power of faith, music, and entrepreneurship to make a positive impact on the world. And a big shout out to all of our listeners for tuning in and being a part of our uplifting community. We love you, best friends, and we appreciate you guys for coming out every week and listening to us.
Can I share one thing with y'all before y'all leave?
Yes.
Okay, so y'all familiar when people say a jack of all trades and a master of none?
Yes.
People have said that it made it look negative. Like it's something wrong with being a jack of all trades and a master of none. So my question is, when you look at the scripture, when they're dealing with the talents, when God gave a person 5 talents, what happens if a person just master one thing and that one thing is pulled away from them?
Right.
Now, the person that was a jack of all these trades, they got so many different streams of income to come. So don't let people actually just look at what you're doing as being negative because you got your hands on more than one thing. Because streams of income is a blessing. So I just want to leave you with that. There's nothing wrong with being a jack of all these trades and a master of none. Because that person that's a master of one, when that thing no longer is needed, then what happens? So I want to leave y'all with that thought right now.
That's right. Already, we don't want you to leave us. We're going to just do our sign off. So stay right there. We're going to do our sign off to our best friends and let them know how they can get in contact with us. But once again, it was a pleasure speaking to you today.
All right. Well, if you would like to sponsor Effortless Praise with Sidney Lassiter III, all you have to do is just acquire us on our website. Go to www.effortless.com/radio. Again, that is EFFORTLASS.com/radio. And you can also go to our Facebook and Instagram. You can go to Effortless Praise, and that's EFFORTLASS Praise.
And we'd also like to hear from independent gospel artists who would love to be featured on our show. So please reach out to us through email at effortlesspraise@gmail.com. And please keep shining bright and uplifting those around you. And also, if you are a faith-based ministry of any kind, please make sure that you reach out to us as well, because you know that we would love to have you on the show also, so that we can just hear about what you're doing in your local community, because we want to continue to be a light to those around us.
All right, best friends, good, better, best.
Never let it rest.
Until your good is better.
And your better is your best.
All right, best friends, you have a great and amazing day, and keep on smiling.
Yes, bye, best friends.
Said I be beaming, I be shining, that's the glow, that's the glow. And everybody wanna act like that they know, that they know. And when I step up in the room, they feel the ghost, Holy Ghost. And if you wanna know my name, where here you go, here you go. Said I be beaming, I be shining, that's the glow, that's the glow. And everybody wanna act like that they know, that they know. And when I step up in the room, they feel the ghost, Holy Ghost. And if you wanna know my name, where here you go, here you go. Make room for the prince. These are sins, I don't straddle the fence. Got within, so I have to repent. Follow he, yeah, the one who was sent. Walk away, yeah, you ain't making sense. I've been stressed, I admit I was tense. Out the mud, yeah, I came out the trench. Count it all, I don't sweat the expense. Philosophical, going home so you know I'm the prodigal. Prodigy, probably definite, give him glory, so pardon me, giving him all of me. But that's just the start of me, take back the kingdom, yeah, this is a robbery. I've been made into art, started from pottery. Been at the bottom, I started from poverty. At his feet is where I ought to be humbly. I admit I was wrong, but you know my heart and you know what I'm on. I may appear weak, but you know that I'm strong. Lord, I need your grace, I can't do it on my own. I need your peace when I